Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome to another nail lacquer therapy session. Hey guys, today we are going to be looking at the brand new Sally Hansen Insta Dri Spring Collection in collaboration with PEEPS Marshmallows. Personally, I am not a big fan of Peeps. They're just kind of gross to me, but I feel like that is a very polarizing topic. You either love them or you hate them. Same as the candy corn for Halloween. You either love it or hate it. There's no in between. This collection does feature the wide flat brushes and oh my goodness, you guys, I think this is probably the first Sally Hansen Insta Dri collection that I absolutely love all the way around. Not because it's anything unique, but just because the formulas seem so much better because of that brush. I think it's the same thing that happened with Essie, where everybody constantly said that their formula was not good, but once they switched to the wide brush, people were kind of rethinking, maybe their formula was okay, but the brush was just not it. All right, let's go ahead and get into the swatches.
Alright, first up we're going to start off with PEEPS Yellow, and this one is just a very bright yellow. Yes, all of the names on these are just, the actual color. We have pink, blue, lavender, white. The only one that isn't named after the actual color, which would be red, is Fruit Punch. So, I don't know, I kind of like it. I think it's cool. This was a very beautiful yellow. Of course, for it, I did need 3 coats, but this is a yellow. It's not surprising to need 3 coats. I don't mind the 3 coats since the formula was very easy to work with. The only thing that I had an issue with was the stem of the brush, and this goes back even to their older brush. It holds a lot of polish, so sometimes a lot of polish will drip onto the brush, and then you end up with a ton of polish, and as you saw there, I had to go and wipe my brush off because then I would have flooded my cuticles and made a big mess. So I don't know if Sally Hansen has heard our feedback about the stems on these brushes, but maybe hopefully one day they will figure that out for us too, like they have with the brushes. I don't know. I'll keep my fingers crossed. All of these do dry down to a bit of a semi-matte finish, not fully matte, just a little bit, and I think it's because they're all very bright. They're kind of almost neonish, so they all do dry with that little bit of a matte finish, but that's okay because a nice glossy top coat will take care of that. And of course, I had to do this with a peep. Next up we have PEEPS Pink, and this one is a bubblegum pink, and it is so beautiful. Like I said before, we have these polishes, we have these colors, but it's just really nice to see that Sally Hansen has finally listened to us and changed that horrible brush, and honestly, things are just so much better. I can't wait to see what else they release, what other kind of finishes they release, to see if I'm right, if the brush was the problem all along. You guys may have noticed that my nails are super short. I actually just got in the mood to make them completely nubs. I've had really long nails before, and don't get me wrong, long nails are absolutely beautiful, but mine tend to curl in. My C curve is very prominent, and I just end up really hating how it looks. So I don't know, I've really started to enjoy the short nails. As you can see here, I'm going in for a 3rd coat, and you might be thinking, Janixa, why it doesn't look like it needs a 3rd coat on camera, and you're right, it doesn't. But in person, I could still see some dark streaks. Now, keep in mind that I am doing thin coats, so maybe if you do 2 thicker coats, you can get it opaque in 2 coats. Next up, we have PEEPS Sparkly Wild Berry, and this is the topper in the collection. I actually really like this topper. It's fun and it goes really well over every color. The only color that I didn't really like it over was the white, just because there are white glitters and they kind of just got lost. So all the other colors except white. And I have pictures of the topper over every single cream in this collection. This topper was easy to, maneuver. I didn't have to fish for the glitters. They came out really, really easily. And I also want to mention that the glitter will be difficult to remove because it is glitter, so it will stick to your nail, but none of these other polishes will be difficult to remove because they are just creams, minus the red that is a jelly. Next up we have PEEPS Blue, and this is just such a beautiful blue. I love it. Guys, these polishes are just so vibrant. I almost get summer vibes from this collection instead of spring. I am not mad because they are not what I would consider to be regular pastels. These are very bright and, like I said, bordering on neon, so I'm happy with this collection. As you can see here, after that first coat, there are some dark streaks, and again, you can see how it does dry down to a bit of a semi-matte finish. Again, that's why I have more of neon in my mind, because they do dry down to that matte finish. I've enjoyed these, you guys. I haven't enjoyed a Sally Hansen collection like this in a while. I honestly can't even tell you what was the last collection that I absolutely loved from them, and I think this one is it now. Again, I know some of you are gonna say these are just regular, creams, that we have a bunch of colors like this in our collection already, but it's just the fact that it's Sally Hansen. I feel like for so long they've kind of disappointed us a bit, and now I feel like things are going in the right direction for them, and I'm excited to see what else is gonna come out this year from them. Next up we have PEEPS Lavender, and you guys, you already know that this is my favorite because it's purple and it has an amazing formula. I only needed 2 coats for full opacity, and as you can see there, after that first coat, it's got really good opacity. It's definitely not a one coater. You can still see some streaks and dark spots, but overall, on that second coat, it covers perfectly. And like I said, I've been doing thin coats. I don't like to do thick coats because for me, when you do a thick coat, it seems easier to flood your cuticles, and it's just a little bit harder to control the nail polish. So I always like to work in thinner coats, and I just find that it makes application so much easier. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about this collection down in the comments below. Next up we have PEEPS Fruit Punch, and I feel like this is the one that did not need to be in this collection. I feel like we could have tossed this red out and given us a nice neonish green. I feel like the green goes better with, the whole spring theme. I just feel like we didn't need this at all. It does have a great formula. It is more on the jelly squishy side, but yeah, we didn't need this. There are no red peeps. We do have green peeps. Why? Come on, Sally Hansen, you missed a chance here. Having a green instead of this red would have really put me over the moon about this collection. It's such a missed opportunity. I mean, I get it. Reds sell well, so that's probably why Sally Hansen throws one in almost every single collection, but I wish they had it in this one. Next up we have PEEPS White, and you guys, this is an amazing white polish. Look at that coverage. It is not a milky white. This actually reminded me very much of Holo Taco's Not Milky White. It is not a one coater. You can still see some streaks there on the nail, but it does have an absolutely amazing formula. This is probably the best white nail polish that Sally Hansen has released to date. when I was applying this one, I got really excited to see that it wasn't a milky white and it was just a stark whiteout kind of polish, and it's just really beautiful, you guys. I know I will get a lot of use out of this one because I absolutely love nail polishes like this that look like whiteout on the nail, and I know that a lot of people don't, but I absolutely cannot get enough, especially in the summertime. Here we have collages of all the polishes together, and let me know what you guys thought about this collection. Are you excited about it? Are you going to pick any of them up? Let me know in the comments down below. We can discuss it.
There you have it, guys. Swatches of the new Sally Hansen and Peeps Marshmallows collaboration. Please let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this collection. I know that a lot of them needed 3 coats, but honestly, if the formula is easy to work with, I don't mind doing 3 coats. And for these, the formula was really easy to work with. I didn't need many brush strokes at all, so honestly, I don't mind the 3 coats at all. Yeah, I really like this collection. It was a fun one. I don't like that the Peeps logo on the cap is just a piece of plastic, so it does kind of come off on some of the bottles when you're trying to open them. I wish they would have printed the logo, on the cap like they've done for other collabs, but I don't know, maybe it was a COVID thing and they didn't have time to do it. Who knows? Either way, the polishes are very nice. Do I think you have to run out and buy them? Absolutely not. You probably have a lot of these colors in your collection already, but if you're a drugstore nail polish snob, you will like these polishes. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!